guys, this is RHR T-SHIRTS, guitar channel for the self-taught. Hey guys, welcome to RHR T-SHIRTS. This is the guitar channel for the self-taught. In today's video, we're talking about why several guitars and maybe why not. And hey, if you happen to be new to our channel, please take a look at our playlists and you'll see all kinds of videos in there. Stuff for the very beginner, different songs to learn to play, some of our own original music, and on and on. And if you like what we do, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. So again guys, we're talking about guitars, why so many, and all that sort of thing. Now somebody recently had said to me, wow, that 335 sounds pretty good. And I'm like, yeah, that's sure it does. But let me ask you this. How does it sound now? Hi-oh! So anyway, all joking aside, all I can tell you is why I have several guitars. I can't tell you why other people do. Now, of course, there's that gas thing, the guitar acquisition syndrome or whatever it's called, where you just keep on buying. You're like addicted to buying new ones. Yeah, I can see how that can happen, but I'm not so sure that's the case here. Let me tell you why I have some of the particular guitars that I do have. Now, a lot of the answers are like kind of on the walls around me, right? But why? What's the deal? Okay, do I want to be Eric Clapton? Do I want to be Jimi Hendrix? Do I want to be Jimmy Page? Do I want to be Joe Walsh, etc.? No. Do I necessarily want to sound like them, like be like them? No. But I do want to make a song sound like the song. So in other words, I'd like to serve the song through the instrument that I'm using to play it. If you notice some of the videos that I've made, if we talk about a certain subject or a certain person, I'll be holding on to a guitar that they more than likely played. So, you know, it's just kind of a tribute to them. But if I'm playing, say, Sunshine of Your Love, man, I really want to try to make it sound like it as much as I can. And if that means getting that guitar, that type of guitar, now this is an Epiphone, this is only about $3,000 less than a Gibson, go figure. But you can get, as you can see, pretty darn daggone close tone, and it looks like Clapton guitar too, which is kind of cool, you know. Think if you're out in a club or a bar or whatever, and you hear that song come up and somebody's playing a red 335, you're like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's say that you're playing a Hendrix song, and you've got your Strat out, your Jimi Hendrix Strat, and you try to make it sound as close to that song as humanly possible, especially with the tone of the guitar, right? Which to me is the entire point. Serving the song through the tone and how you play, of course. But, you know, I try to imagine it as like somebody that's in the crowd. You know, that's part of this, of course, is entertainment, guys. This is show business. For anybody that's been in a band for a while or been out and about, they can tell you that, yeah, you need to keep the crowd excited about what you're doing. And this, in part, you know, it's kind of like stage art or stagecraft to a certain degree. So really, there are some songs that I would love to play in a club or a bar or whatever by Jimi Hendrix. And that's not really why I got the Hendrix guitar, but it is why I got a Strat. Now the reason I got the Strat is because I was researching. I wanted to get that Hendrix sound, but I wanted not just a regular Strat, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I just wanted something a little off the wall, a little different, that was in my price range if I could find it. And this thing just kept popping up again and again. You know, you're going to get heckled more likely with the reverse headstock than not. So no, I didn't buy it to make myself think like I look cool or something. No, not the gig. But this, I got so much more out of this guitar than I was expecting. Fantastic. How about the Les Paul? Well, can you say Led Zeppelin? Yeah. That's pretty much why I owned Les Pauls back in the 70s and 80s and an EDS 1275, which I had as well. It's because of Jimmy Page. I mean, he was my hero. Was I trying to be Jimmy Page? No, but I was trying to make the songs that I was playing by Led Zeppelin sound like Jimmy Page, you know, as much as I could. Which leads us to the ESP guitar. Where does that come in? Well, actually, that was one of the first guitars I got when I got back into what we're doing now. It's actually the second. First one I got was a reproduction, or a copy, if you want to call it that. It was a sub-brand of a well-known brand, and it was a piece of junk. So I need to get a good guitar, one that's roadworthy, is going to be able to take a beating, and sounds great and looks great and all that. And that was the ESP. Again, this is 24 fret, which is what I wanted. It has a Floyd Rose, which I wanted, and it has really good pickups in it, which I wanted. So that was the package, and it costs what it costs. And in certain times, guys, it is the absolute truth, no matter who may deny it or not, that a workman is only as good as their tools, and that is the truth. If you're out rocking it, you don't want a guitar that's going to fall apart on you. I don't know what more I need to say about that. How about the Telecaster? Well, you know, they're Eagles, Joe Walsh, so many bands, so many different people who played, Jimmy Page, etc. You know, Led Zeppelin 1 was all on a Telecaster. Again, Joe Walsh, I just love the sound of that thing. The Hollies, One Cool Woman, you know, I wanted to reproduce that sound. And in my way of thinking, there's only one way to do it, and that's to get a Telecaster. I really, really wanted that tone. The rest of these, like the Casino, nothing screams 60s and Beatles type tones, Rolling Stones, etc. than an Epiphone Casino. That sound, that tone is so classic. It sounds just like it, which again, it's serving the song. Does it make me look cool or something? You know, guys, I'm just a little old for that, I guess. I don't know about you. But anyway, those are the reasons why I have several different guitars. Because it sounds like the songs that I would be playing if I were able to play, which is what the whole point of me getting amps and guitars again originally was, before my back completely went out on me, was to go get in a band or two and go out and play some covers and have some fun, maybe make a couple bucks on the side. And, you know, that's the gig. But now we're doing it for YouTube, and that's just as much fun. Just as much fun. There's nowhere near as much stress as moving stuff around or going to band practice. So, you know, come see, come saw. Alright guys, this again was for the very beginner. Why all the different guitars? Well, these are the reasons why I have. I can't answer for other people. Okay guys, hey, if you happen to be new again, please check out some of our other videos. Please subscribe if you like what we do. We'll see you next video.